real big when it came out. It's a very rage quitty type game. I beat everything except the last level. So right now I have double jump unlocked and glide unlocked, and of course you can sprint. And I'm playing on the PlayStation. You know, financially, figure out what I need to have a dedicated streaming computer, set up a webcam, have a real microphone. But at the same time, I'd like to get like a camcorder, so when I go out hiking or when I do gardening or whatever, I can actually record videos, because I think that would be a lot of fun. That's where I'm headed. There's a lot of other things I want to do. So, you know, maybe eventually in a year, or if I get a good job, or, you know, a job that pays more than I have the job now, because I love my job I have now. But if I can get a job that pays higher, then something like that will be in the works. I wouldn't mind getting a webcam. I'm thinking if I get a PlayStation I'm not sure how much those cost, but that could work as a webcam. That would definitely be something fun to set up. So that's kind of where I'm headed. So this is me sprinting and double jumping. You can glide in it too, and then the goal is pretty much ride the trucks to the end of the level. One of the really cool things about Cluster Truck that I like is that when you glide, you're slowing down time, or when you slow down time, you glide. You get this. Oh, I fell through the trucks. You get this glide effect, but you're also like you're physically slowing down the trucks. So if you do the glide, the trucks slow down. I call glide, it's actually slow time, but I use it for the purposes of gliding. But it does slow down the trucks, like they will lose momentum. So there's some levels where the trucks have to make certain jumps that it can be ruined by using this slowdown effect too much. So it's something you have to be aware of. It's definitely the first time I played through this game, there's this level I was stuck on, I don't know, all day. Because I kept using that glide trick to essentially make it through the level, and then I realized I can't. I can only make it, you know, 2/3 of the way. And then I'm losing on the rest of it. Because I'd slowed down the trucks too much and they couldn't make the jumps. They weren't being where they needed to be fast enough. That's in Road 6 or 7. Oh, that truck's gonna explode. But we'll get there eventually, because I've already played the game once. And the last level is this monster level that I haven't beat. But my brother... I have a brother in Boston. He came home and he beat it. And so it's, you know, from a technical standpoint, it's been beat, but I might as well, you know, come back to it. This is a lovely game to play. I can't wait to see. I know the developer was working on a... Oh, that truck's far away. The developer was working on like a siege warfare type game. I saw very early Let's Plays on the, you know, on the computer. And so hopefully that will come also to PlayStation 4, because it looked really exciting. And it looked like something just to have fun playing around with, which is great, because I like, you know, I like story type games, but also like games with replayability. Ugh. I'm gonna screw myself here. I can't make it. So, and this one definitely, this is a type of game. We're gonna go that way. This is a type of game that, like, you know, it's been 6 months now, so I can come back and play it again and enjoy it again, and still have everything up and running. So, very excited. Oh, this is what I was talking about. I messed it up early, so I slowed down. If I slow down right here in the beginning, I'll show you what I mean. I'm really slowing down the trucks. the trucks can't really make the jumps. And then you also end up, even if that truck had made the gun jump, there's a really big gap there. That they wouldn't be able to, that I wouldn't be able to jump through. Oh, that worked. And now I just wait. And I go, and I glide, and I'm home. Piece of cake. It's a really fun game. So, this is the last level, and this is when, oops. As far as things go in this game, this is where I guess it starts to get interesting, because you get those things coming. There's, World 5 is nothing but, stuff like that. Things swinging, things rotating, platforms that jump upward or come upward from the ground, spikes and stuff to destroy the trucks. And we'll definitely get to that today. I don't know, I might even be able to... We'll see how far I can get in 4 hours. To get through the... Ooh, flying truck. Nope. To see how far we can get through the game, because it's really... there's normally... I know when I played the first time, there were levels that I would just get stuck on for... There's a level I got stuck on for a solid week, which is in World 4, so hopefully we can get through that. Again, there's another level in World 6 my brother just got hung up on for days and days. Oh, that's what I'm doing here. Oh, I messed that up. And just playing games is relaxing. I think glide can get funky if you're gliding to stick landings. It can get real funky sometimes. There we go. Hi Gold, welcome Gold. There's, I don't know, like, there's like a 10-second or 12-second lag between chat, you know, what I see, and, ooh, trucks are flying. I'm way too far ahead to do this. Nope. We'll let more get in the air first. So there's this gap between what gets typed and what I see. Here we go. This is a very weird gravity is doing things flying truck situation. But it's a fun little game. It was 15, I think, $15, 15 US dollars. Ow! I hit the thing. And it was definitely worth it. Ow. Was definitely worth it, and now I get to come back to it 6 months later and play it. And schedule-wise, I'll probably be looking at doing, you know, games like these, indie games and stuff. I love a lot of indie games. I have a lot of them on the PS4 that I haven't even got to. Things like Firewatch, stuff that came out last year. Hyper Light Drifter, which I played all 15 minutes of, so I'll probably wipe its memory and start it from scratch one day. And then there's a list. There's stuff that I played on the PlayStation 3 that I'd like to, you know, come back to on the PS4. Maybe pick up a copy of... There's a Wii game I played back when, well, what am I doing? There's a Wii game I played back in the day called Galaxies or something. It's like a It's like the best version of Galaga ever. You know, if I can pick that up and play that again. And then I was thinking on Wednesdays, play story type games, not for as long. Either, ooh, there we go. Ow. I could do like the Uncharted series. I might do that again. Screwed that up entirely. I'm sitting on Dishonored 2. I'm sitting on Last Guardian. I want to pick up XCOM 2. I love the first XCOM game. I totally sucked at it. I died quite often until I finally managed to beat it. And so come back and play these like more. Oh, I'm sitting on Horizon Zero Dawn. It's only been out a little bit though. What is going on? This is called Ottawa Doesn't Remember the Level. So I'll just sit here and I'm gonna go up one and ride it out, see what happens. Whoa. So, do something like that on Wednesdays. I can't play as long as Wednesdays. Play as long. Yeah, trucks really go crazy. And they explode and... Ooh. Oh, that's not good. I wonder if I was supposed to go through that wall before it closed. I probably was. Alright, so then... Here we go. Let's see how fast I can go here. I gotta get through that rock wall before it closes. There we go. That was the trick. Oh, this level. There we go. It's amazing, because I did this level like for hours and hours 6 months ago, that I'm still have muscle memory for it. I know in the Let's Plays, Gavin and Ryan and stuff from AH played this, and this is, I think this was like their I give up level, because they could not beat it. Oops, almost hit that tree. So this definitely, it's a game where there's really tough levels. Or maybe they did give up here, but maybe they lost count here of how many deaths they had, or they had like hundreds of deaths suddenly, from 100 up to like 500 or 1,000, I don't know. This is a bad level. Oh, and that's one of the reasons why that rock thing really gets you. Fun game though, definitely recommended if people can pick it up. Let's see, what was I talking about? Oh, I pretty much work Monday through Thursday. It's definitely what I did this past week, just by staying, 4 10-hour days pretty much. Then I go to the gym. And so, ooh, can I truck? I can do this. Awesome. So I'll take Wednesdays off from going to the gym, and instead come home and play some video games. So I have a Discord. There's a link for it there, and if anyone if there's a PS4 game, like I said, I have the Uncharted collection. I have Uncharted 4 as well, so I have all 4 games there. I'm sitting on rock. Horizon Zero Dawn, Dishonored 2, and XCOM 2, and Last Guardian. So if you want to see any of those games played on Wednesday, if anyone cares, and if no one gets back to me, then I'll just choose something. So, but if you want to see something, hop into the Discord and give me a shout out. What do you want to see? Played through. Ooh, snow level. That's right. It's, you know. And then if there's any kind of indie type game you want to see next Sunday, if we don't finish this, and maybe we will finish this, maybe we'll finish this up. I would way too soon. Maybe we'll finish. I'm going really fast on this. We might even finish this today. Yeah, the truckers are, it's a hazardous lifestyle there, and also consider, like, if you look at, like, well, I'm at the front. Okay, so if you look at a truck, and you look at the size of those cabs and stuff, I have to be humongous. I have to be, like, twice the size of a normal human, at least. And that's probably why when you jump from high places, if you land, like, in between two trucks, you'll split those trucks. You'll push them aside. It's like, here, I don't know, I still feel like I'm too tall, even when you're standing on the hood of the truck. So, there's something really funky about who you are, this person that's big enough to jump on the trucks. Ooh. I wonder, I think this is the level they just did this. Now, ooh, there we go, piece of cake. And I got a lot of airtime off of it. And now things will start falling and exploding, but it doesn't matter, because I'm going to screw this up. I made it. Oh, yeah, I followed it up as soon as I read your comment, Gold, with, like, just falling off the back. What is going on? Where are my trucks? Are there trucks down here? There are, but I'm not gonna make them. This level, like, or this world, Snow World, has a lot of the, or a couple spots at least, where you can do that really big jump. And you kind of skip the whole level. Some of them I don't remember, some of them I do. Some of them I screw up. And like I said, since your slow motion actually slows down the trucks, when you have obstacles like this, you can slow down kind of the trucks so they don't hit the obstacles. Which takes a bit of forward thinking. Like that slowdown is probably not too good. Bam. Oh, goodbye truck. That guy just went. Ooh, this level, there's trucks down there. There's trucks over there that goes over there, so I kind of need to get to those trucks. So what I need to do, I could go down like the way it's intended, or not do that. I'm gonna ride it out to that last tree and try and jump off the side and go down. That is the plan. Yeah, because these are the guys I want. Ooh, there we go. And as long as we don't crash. And there's something about weight. If I stand on either side of the... No, don't fall off. There we go. So I guess the long bore, the intended way of that level is there's several different trucks, and you have to kind of spiral your way down to the bottom. There's the goal. Always go towards the goal. Slow down did not actually help me there. It made it worse. Oh yeah. Oops. You have to be real careful on the landing. You are definitely way enough to like move those trucks aside, and you can definitely control in a way if you stand on one truck for too long, your weight will move it to the side. So so before gaming today was gardening. I garden. There's flying trucks everywhere. And turnips is what I'll be gardening. So essentially, I got my soil ready. I have 2 boxes I'm gardening in. I built the boxes last year, or I built one several years ago, and I built a second last year to expand. And I don't know why I messed that up. Next week, I'll be planting seeds. I know a friend of mine, Aaron, wanted help planting stuff. So what I'll probably be doing is stop that. I'll be doing a that explains it. I actually have to move forward. I can't just hop in place. A friend of mine, Aaron, wants to be doing gardening or starting gardening for the first time, so I said I'd help her out. And so what we're going to do, what I'll probably do is, I don't have a video camera, but I'm going to build these dome things that you put over your garden box. And essentially they create they're not a complete replacement for a greenhouse, but they're partial they increase your growing season. You can start earlier in the spring and in earlier in the fall, and you don't want to go all winter anyways without having to add on to your soil. Near the soil, that's where the main source of food comes from for plants, and so you really have to give it rest, and you want whatever you're growing in your soil to decay, like the plant matter itself of whatever you've grown to decay in and release its nutrients back in, and that makes the soil rich. So winter is a very important part. But if you want to start early, you can build this device, and I'm gonna take pictures and put together how-to guides so I can help Aaron out with it. Herbs, I'm not growing herbs yet. I will be growing herbs. I'll grow basil, I'll grow thyme, I'll grow oregano, which is funny because I can't eat pasta. I'm on the meat only kind of diet, so I can't actually use a lot of this stuff, but my family will. And if the neighbors need anything, we'll trade. The neighbors, like last year I grew zucchini. We have way too much zucchini. The neighbor grows zucchini, so we'll do like a swap. It's 2 where I'm at right now. It's still too cold at night to put out the herbs, probably for another 3 weeks. Um, but we're going to build these dome things, and what they do is you uh, essentially build like a dome arch or several arches along your garden box, and you put a plastic over the top of it, but not along the sides. So the sides are open, but the top, I'm gonna screw this up. Oh, I made it. The top has plastic on it, and that stops frost from getting on it at night. I'm at high elevation. It's like 6,000 feet above sea level here. So, we still get frost. We're still going to get frost into April. Oh, lasers. This is my worst world. I gotta go. I died. This is like the quintessential level for go fast, because there's a timer with those gates. If you don't make it through the gate, you're not going to make it through the level. You have to just rush the whole way. And you can't hit the slowdown thing at all, or you mess up those ending gates, because their timer will tick no matter what. I also see, like, when you wreck on like the size of your human, and like another semi hits you, it like bounces off you, so you're a big person. You're like Andre the Giant big. Seeds. So why you put the plastic on, that keeps frost off the top, off your plants, but you have to leave the sides open. One of the number one problem with greenhouses. This is how I have an hour commute every day, and this is how I get to town and back. Absolutely right. This is it. Even with all the falling, I've broken my leg a lot of times, but we don't talk about that. Gates. So the number one problem with greenhouses is they actually cook the plants. Improper ventilation. They get way too hot, way too fast. And so if you're taking your garden boxes and turning them into impromptu greenhouses, which is essentially this device I'll be making. Up we go. There we go. Ow. Totally worthless there. Do something cool and screw it up. You ought to be careful not to bake your plants. And so you're protecting them from the frost at night. You ought to make sure you're not baking them during the day. So you leave the sides open, and that allows air to flow through the across your plants through your garden box. So it keeps it cool, it keeps it ventilated, and then once you're out of frost, and you don't have to worry about getting frost at all. I'm gonna mess that up. Then you can just pick up these hoop things that you create. It's just light metal and plastic, and you can put them in the garage, put them in the shed, wherever you store your garden tools, and save them for the fall. Then you bring them back in the fall when frost is coming back, and you can get maybe a month to 2 months extended on the either side. And of course, you gardening in general, don't pull up your plants in the winter. Let them die. Let them get back into that dirt. Question up there, is it safer to jump on another type of vehicle? I don't think so. Semis are pretty big. Trains kind of go in one direction. Trains have to stay on the track. That's the problem. So unless you have a lot of train tracks next to each other, then you're not going to get the versatility of the semi. And the semi, it's useful for not just truck jumping. You can have fights on it, like in the Matrix. Um, right over that gate, and I messed it up. If you glide too much, things get real funky, and you get confused on what you're doing. Oh, something exploded behind me. Eventually, I will get through, through this level. I'll still have 3.5 hours to beat Laser World. You should see the next laser level, though. Ow! Come back, truck. So that's next week's gardening project, is building these 2 hoops. There's an official name for them, so I'll pull them up, pull up the instructions, drop it into the Discord, and then I'll probably take pictures throughout the week as I pick up supplies, and actually construct the things, put them over my plants, and plant my seeds, stick my little chunks of potatoes into the dirt. I know one dirt box, its dirt is pretty much dead. We've used it to death. There's no nutrients in it, so I gotta pick up the box, move it, add new dirt. And then I'll take that dirt and just spread it around for... There's a couple spots in our garden where the rain washes away the dirt every year. So I gotta pick it up. Welcome to the rest of the stream at how I can't dodge lasers. This is like a good Jedi's worst nightmare. This is definitely like at the end of this line of Trunks, like Elephant Trunks, yes. Trunks is Emperor Palpatine, and this is how you, or this is like, I don't know. This is how you have to get to him. This is training for like Vader. Vader had to do this in order to become a Dark Lord. He had to be able to, and if you think that's easy, that's not. I have no idea how to get through that. I think this is definitely like in the game the first time. This is where I unlock slow-mo, because I just you can't do it without it. Although apparently you can, because there's a trophy, and I'm not, that's like the achievement hunting. The achievement hunting is like for Xbox people. I'm pretty casual. I don't finish games ever. I realized the talking. I don't know. The talking helps. You can't rage quit and have a conversation at the same time, unless you're special people. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die a billion times here. So, there's a trailer that came out, last week. Maybe it was last week. Maybe it's the week before. Nope. Of the Lord of the... Well, I say Lord of the Rings, but it's not. It's Middle-earth. They have a Shadow of Mordor game. Came out, 2 years, I think? On systems, Xbox, and literally like half of the game, like 54% of the game was complete, and I set it down for Just Cause 3 and never got back to it. And then I set down Just Cause 3 for for The Witness and never got back to it. There's a game that I could spend many Saturdays a month trying to beat The Witness, and I may do that. I may like restart it and make it a things to do. If I run out of indie games to play, come back to it and just do The Witness puzzle game. But there's a new... There is a new Shadows of Mordor. It's like Shadows of War, I think it's what it's called. Um, it's another game that I'm pretty excited for. I think it's coming out later this year. Hopefully we'll get to see some more of it at E3, though there's a trailer out. It's not really a trailer, it's a game demo is what it is. And if any of you are interested in that, and if you know what it is, you're playing as a ranger who got screwed over by orcs. That's it. Ow! That wasn't it. I thought that was it. So you're playing as a ranger. You got screwed over by orcs. Your family got killed. This is all like par for the course for this world of Tolkien's, and it's when the orcs first start taking over Mordor. So you're in a watchtower that was supposed to keep an eye on Mordor, and like humans lived in Mordor and stuff. It wasn't complete crap that it is in the Lord of the Rings movies. And oh, Big Eye was just coming back. That's the way through. I made it. And you get possessed by a elf who's doing elf things. And he wants revenge against the orcs. You want revenge against the orcs. And since you have elf powers, you can't die. Or when you do die, you just keep coming back. And you can do elf powers. Like, you're a ranger and you fight with swords. You can pull out, like, elf invisible... Ow. Invisible, like, arrow things. To shoot orcs with and stuff. And you're running around and you find orcs in Mordor and in this other, like, oh, I screwed it up then. In this other spot, like, kind of south of... Oh, it does slow down the lasers. And you are taking back the land, essentially. What's really cool about the system is that each orc is like its own person, and they have their own enemies, they have their own fears and stuff, and you can grab any old orc you want and make it your slave. They become your war chiefs, and then you fight other war chiefs, and if you fight one and it gets away, it will grow stronger, so you can keep letting war chiefs escape to make a really strong enemy, which then you'll make massive XP when you take down and stuff. So it's a really fun mechanic in the game. And then you can take that, what they've done essentially is taken out that system and brought it up to conquering entire kingdoms inside Mordor. Conquering. Kingdoms inside Mordor, which looks really fun and amazing. They did a demo and like how you this time, instead of just being you and you're building allies among the orcs, you're going into battle with these different ow, I hesitated and died. You're going into battle with these with your different orc captains. Let's see if I can get high enough to glide. Not really. And it is essentially what it looks like is they took everything that worked with the first game and improved upon it. And so it looks like a blast. So definitely, I need to get back and finish that game. So have no qualms about starting the second one. when it comes out, which is September, October, something like that. Sometime in the general. I remember back in the day, games came out at like Christmas, as far as I was concerned. I was a little kid growing up. Games came out at Christmas, and that was it. So all the big games kind of dropped in that November, December time frame. And I'm sure other things came out throughout the rest of the year, but I don't have the money to pay attention for that. Anything that I did to get for Christmas kind of rolled over into the birthday. It's a lot easier once you beat this level. But now games are like spread out. There's new games coming out all the time. So the next one that really catches my eye, like this year, is Prey. Prey comes out in Jesus Christ. Prey comes out in May, I want to say. You know, I put down to pre-order it, so I should know when it comes out. Prey was originally Xbox only game, so I never played the original. Ow. Game. So, I have no idea. I saw its E3 trailer last year and I was like, oh, I'm gonna end up playing that. So of you 2 or 3 watching, because I don't know if it's counting me as well. But I know Gold's here. Gold, what else do you play? I don't even know. Is there any games you're excited for? Because besides Prey, ow. I don't know what's coming out. This Red Dead will come out, which always exciting because cowboys. I live in the Wild West. I live in. Stardew is great. Stardew is too great. Because it takes up a lot. It's like, wow, it uses a lot of your time. The first time I played Stardew, I didn't sleep for like 4 days, 3 nights, something like, ow. Something like that. I did not play Eyes, and then I like slept for a full day. And then that was on PC, not on my PC, on Mom's PC, because as a teacher she has a working PC and I don't. My laptop can't even handle minimum specs or Stardew. And then I came back to it on the. I have it on. Ow. I have it on PlayStation, but I haven't really played it that much. There's so much more you can do between the original Stardew Valleys, not Stardew Valley, but Harvest Moon. The first one came out on the Super Nintendo, so SNES or SNES. Oh, Sims I never played. Sims. My brothers would play Sims and Roller Coaster Tycoon, which somehow in my mind that's like the same game. Totally different. But definitely related. I swear they are. I never did WoW. The closest I got to WoW was like listening to, I don't know, Miss Pandaria soundtrack. Because pandas, fighting pandas, super cool. But I never did those massive multiplayer type games. Because you don't really find them on you know, on consoles all that much. They're not a console thing. They're on computers and stuff. I never like them. When I had a computer that actually played games, it was like back in 2007, and so I played Age of Empires. Is what I played. Age of Empires 3. I just played a ton of that game. Um, but the this is my personal hell world here. This lasers world. But WoW, I don't know what else is out there. There's WoW and is League of Legends another one? People talk about that. I have a feeling there's like just a ton of RPG type games like that in general. But I personally just don't know what they are. Never played Binding of Isaac. I've watched it. And oddly enough, I've only ever done Minecraft on creative so far. Because I've wanted to try doing things in it, and I never... Hey. And there I die. So maybe I need to go into Minecraft and play it properly, is what I need to do. Like with monsters and stuff, instead of just being in creative. I guess I do have to jump there. I have Minecraft. I have everything for the PS4. I know what to do. Let's see. That's why that does work. Hearthstone or League? Yeah, Hearthstone. League of Legends is old, isn't it? I feel like it's as old as WoW is. Not that old means bad, but Hearthstone is definitely the newer, or the newest of that whole group there. Ow. But really, if you got... As long as you have Stardew, you can play Stardew forever. The first, like I was saying, so the first Stardew type game was Harvest Moon on Super Nintendo. And so, like, we're talking about, like, the same era and the same capabilities as Donkey Kong, Jungle, and Yoshi's Island. And it really, oh, I made it. Thank God. That only took forever. The capabilities with the first Harvest Moon is you had no fruit trees, you had no bundles, you just farmed, you had 3 years. And that was all the memory could handle, like the memory of the system of the memory card you were saving onto was 3 years of farming. And so you really, there's like this push for time if you're going to do everything, which was get married and have some youngins. I think you'd have up to 2 kids. I never played Conquer. So I guess I could find a copy. There is a ow. there is a place, I guess, in Albuquerque on the west side that is designed in a lot of ways to just sell like older games, apparently. So it's something I can check out. It's something I want to do if I have like, you know, way down the road, like in the autumn, to get a computer that would allow me to stream NES games and Super NES games. Because Donkey Kong Country was my jam, and Yoshi's Island too, both great games. Or Get Out old. Well, Crash Bandicoot's getting remastered. That's in June. That's exciting. I'll definitely be getting that. But Spyro's like, hopefully they remaster Spyro. If not, it's something I'd love to go back and play. How do I get through that laser gate? I remember how to get through that laser gate. That's a problem. So, the original Harvest Moon, you had those 3 years. You essentially had to get married in the first year. You could only marry 6 girls. And it was like the gardener girl, the church girl, the barmaid's daughter, the floozy type is what we essentially called her. Couple more. There's 3 more. I don't remember them. Because me raised in a Catholic school, you know, so I married the schoolgirl. Or the church-going girl. Not a lot of options. You could have 2 kids. You had to really, like, do good with your crop selling, though. To be able to afford the upgrades to upgrade your house. And also, you just had to be, like, genius. But the plus side to that old NES game was, you could stay up all night if you needed to. It didn't knock you out at 2 a.m. like Stardew does. So you could literally, on the first day, pick up, like, you could pick up all the little rocks, toss them in the pond on your property. You could essentially deal with everything except you don't, I guess, you know, I'm not sure if you must play the game. I'm not sure if you can play the game anymore because how old it is. But if you have a if you want to borrow one of my trucks from the truck game, you can go marry 6 different girls in 6 different states. I know it's been done before. You just have to make sure they're all homebodies and they don't know how to work the internet, and you'll be good to go. Because they can't talk to each other. Because that's what happens. They talk to each other and then they realize that you've, you know, married 6 times and they get worked up about it. So don't do that. Don't get caught if you're gonna do shady things. Ow. I should sprint. I forget to sprint. This is life advice with Atala. Don't get caught. But no, you can only marry, you could only marry, no, don't go to me for dating advice. It hasn't gone that well. Bam! I don't know what I do there. Jesus. Maybe I'm supposed to go around the outside. Um, what? He. Come here, truck. Oh well. But yeah, don't get caught if you're gonna marry multiple people, unless they're all okay with it. But I still think in most states that's illegal unless you're a Mormon in Utah. And I've only been to the southern part of Utah, and there's nothing there. That's, I mean, surprise. It's like all national parks. There's no room for people. There's Kanab on one side, which is a little village, and there's Moab on the other side, which I'm pretty sure is another little village. And that's it. There's nothing in the middle. It's all Grand Staircase Escalante. Ow. That's what I do. I'll just fling myself over. You don't need advice, Gold. You're doing great on the whole dating thing, aren't you? Doing great. I don't know. I haven't heard on anyone's updates now that I live. Ow. Under a rock. I'm more under a rock than. To keep her around, you know, that's the hard part. That's the part I failed at, Gold. So just keep being, I know I'm super calm, aren't I? You know, I might do this entire game calm like this. I don't really rage quit. But anyways, to keep her around, I don't know, just do whatever you did to get her. And I don't know. So like I'm Taoist, and so it means life is constantly changing. And so that means relationships with people are constantly changing. Yeah, I mean, if she likes the music, I told you she did. That was me getting frustrated. I had it. I don't know if that works. Again, these are really situational kind of things. I mean, if licking her eyebrows has worked once, and she was okay with it, then yeah, keep doing it. In moderation. Live your life in moderation. Don't overdo one thing. Have a lot of tricks in the bag. You know, you could probably skip patting her eyebrows entirely at this point and just go for option number 2 that you guys have eloquently provided. But if you're gonna do that, you might as well go for like a nuzzle first. Do a little nuzzle. Screw my life. Do like, and then go for that lick. That's what I would do. I gotta stop hitting the roof. Hello. Hello, Daniel Bivens. No, that's, so the, hello. Oh boy. Welcome to Atala Plays Cluster Trucks, which is really Atala is stuck on the fourth world, which is Emperor Palpatine's house. Go. Nope. Oh, that's good, because I couldn't say the word truck earlier, so if I got your name right, that's a good sign. Um, so this is just me talking about games, talking about random stuff. I think we were talking about romantic advice a second ago for gold there. Uh, oh, that was bad. Yep. But Dagobah is where Yoda lives, isn't it? Does it? No? I don't know. I used to know. You'll believe how many times. Nice. Awesome. You might be my first follower. You'll believe how many times saying this, saying the name of this game just comes out so wrong and incorrect for public, like, society and stuff. This is not a game. You can't... It's such an easy game to flub, and it's such an inappropriate flub to make. Boy, you're not... exactly, you're getting pretty close there, all gold. Ow. Stupid lasers. Stupid lasers. Jeez. Lasers. So trying to say what game you're... That's I didn't even bother. But anyways, Daniel, there's a link to Discord. It's not like hyperlinked because I am technologically... I'm like the caveman banging rocks together, actually. But you can like copy paste it and it works. I believe it still works to the Discord. And then you can put input if you want to see me play a game, if it's on PlayStation 4. And my general plan is spend Sundays. Oh, hello. Fire 55. Fire. Or GR Fire 55. How long have I been on this level? I swear I've been on this level alone for at least 20 minutes now. NASA, that's you? You're Fire 55? I don't know anybody's... This is like... I don't know. I've been on Twitch before and I watch Ryan Haywood stream and I watch... Whoa, I can fly. I watch Little J stream. Even though I can fly, I still can't win. I don't know anybody's Twitch name though. There is maybe 3 or 4 people that could hop on right now that I actually know who they are. Like if they were on one of the Discords I was on. Other than that, it's all a big mystery, which makes it fun. Yes, Gold, thanks for testing out the expletives. So what I was saying, for dear Daniel, is you can hop onto the Discord, and if there's a game you want me to see me play, see me or fail at, because even these games are fun. These are rage. This is a rage quit game through and through, and I'm still pretty commented. Just give me a shout out if it's on PS4. Just drop a line. Like, I'd like to see you in the general chat. I might make a space for that later on for stuff like that. And then the goal is to stream Wednesdays and Sundays. Sundays at Kill Me Now. Sundays at like 3 to 7 probably. Mountain Time. I'm in Mountain Time and I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico. How'd that work? I don't know. And, oh yeah, I've been on this lasers for a bit. And then Wednesdays, like this upcoming Wednesday will be the first Wednesday I'll be streaming. Like, so, like, because today's the very first day that I'm streaming. And so this Wednesday will be, so I'll just really see what time I get home from work. Make sure everything's taken care of, like my animals are taken care of and stuff. And then go from there. That was frustrating. Yeah, of course I have free time to stream. I work Nessa, I work Gur 55, Fire 55. Um, I work, I mostly finish up work in 4 days. Um, Boy, I wish this game had a death counter so we could see how many deaths I was at. Yeah, frustrated me is. uh, but you don't want me to call you Gur? 55. Is a top name that you have there. So, you know, probably what I'll do is I'll go work Monday. Like, I finish my 40 hours of work up in 4 days, more or less. And, so I always have pretty much a full day off. So what I'll do is just do the gym Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Probably work Monday through Thursday, and I tend to finish up like maybe have like 2 hours on Friday, and then on Friday I'm gonna be start learning how to use Mani. Am I getting that right? It's like a long money. I am Atala. Nah, Ness. I mean, don't punch him. Don't you feel sorry for him? Fridays, my free time essentially on Fridays is going to be spent starting to learn how to use Civil 3D and InfraWorks, which are both civil-based CAD programs. In case my current job lineup moving forward is I'm with my current company until May, though I bet they would renew me funding-wise because they seem to have an endless supply of work. Thanks, Nessa. I really, dying on the same laser is what I live for, if that makes any sense. Ow. And then Saturdays will be spent doing a mixture of hiking and gardening type stuff. You gotta be kidding me. I gotta be fitting in gardening probably on Saturday as well. Saturday or Friday. Because I have a gardening project I want to do this weekend. Ow. And I explained it earlier, but it's essentially converting my garden boxes into portable, or not portable, but temporary greenhouses so I can plant my seeds. And I'm growing all the things. Yeah, I'm technologically inept for about and I take like twice as long to learn certain things, but my degree is all AutoCAD. Ouch. My degree is all AutoCAD drafting, and I know how to use several drafting programs, and the place I work at right now has access to, like, oh my goodness, so many things, and training programs and stuff. So I might as well get in there and start learning how to do things. Especially, I'm applying for security clearance, and it's taking. I gotta go there. It's taking a while, and if it falls through, if it falls through, then I'll have to have another job lined up, and maybe the place I'm at now will take me full time. I would really like that, actually, because they have access to a lot of resources, and they let me take vacations whenever I want, as long as I get my hours done. Bloody hell. No. Almost had it there. We gotta go. Wait, nope. Maybe the trick is to not breathe. And not get stuck on poles of lasers. I would take a breath, and that's it. That's face cam. Face cam is like definitely a thing, especially if I can do face cam with just like a PlayStation Eye. I'll go get a PlayStation Eye next paycheck, which will be like, Friday, and get that set up for next weekend. And if there's like another Rage Quit game besides this one you guys want me to play, then I'll then give me a shout out in the Discord. Yeah, I imagine. Whoa, I did a thing. Oh, and I fell on the ground. Stupid me. Stupid me. So, did it work? Okay, let's try that again. Ow. That is a little thing, like if you hit the back of a truck and then do your double jump, you can fling yourself higher. And that may be the trick, because, I have actually beat this game. I've beat this level before. I think I beat it twice. So, there's a way to do it. I just don't remember how to do it, because I did it in October. Ow. Ow. When am I not sucking? I'm always sucking. I'm awful at games. I'm not awful, I'm mediocre. I am totally not cut out to be like a Twitch streamer, because there's nothing amazing about me when I play a game. I don't get angry. I just, I'll just do my thing. Oh, I can't even make it to that last skate. Jesus bloody hell. Um. Yeah, except Gavin is like rich and he's actually intelligent. And so I'm like the poor man's version of Gavin Free. That truck died there. I am just not frustrated enough to squawk. I would definitely like work my way up to squawking. You gotta be kidding me. You. Come on, lasers. And that's how you do it, magic. That's how you beat really awful levels. Oh god, that was awful. Oh, 4.9. Ow. Oh, that's right. So these lasers are moving. These are laser walls moving, and I have to hide behind the actual wall. And just can't go too fast. Can't go too slow. You see level 10 on this world. Ouch. But good news is we're almost. With good news is we're almost through laser hell. You know, I'm not really keen on fighting Emperor Palpatine. Oh yeah, here's the fun world. You guys will love this, because there's no rhyme or reason. Like, I've never memorized the laser paths here. They're just doing things, and rocks are moving, and it's just pray, and that you don't get hit. Oh, come on. And now I've airtime too much, and I stopped the trucks from moving. This is the laser light show from hell. And they can kill you. Yeah, like that. The lasers definitely can kill me. But if we get through this, we get to World 5, which is the bridge-themed world. Lots of fun. Ow. So, I'll look into face cam. If I can face cam with an eye, we'll do that. And this time around, I actually set up a proper Discord with like roles and stuff. But it's essentially just like the last one, just without such randomness. Not enough lasers, so well, Nessa, you can watch the. I'll figure out. I'm gonna try and figure out how to get it onto YouTube. Truck. Ah, I made it. That was World 4 lasers. I'm gonna try and play around with this week and see if I can get it onto YouTube. Get it uploaded to my YouTube channel, so y'all can you go back and watch the one level with too many lasers. Level 4 or whatever. Because I pretty much blew through things until I got to laser level, and I got stuck. And now I'll probably, hopefully, keep going. At this rate, I'll definitely beat this game, and then we'll be like, oh, what do we play again? Or what do we play next? Um, or I'll spend like 2 hours stuck on the last level. I don't know. So this entire world is that swinging hammers and explosions, and it's like, and I fell off because I'm dumb. This is the war. If you were feeling bad for the truck drivers before, this is where you do it. That's bad. I'm still alive. Gotta go. Bam. Lasers, 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 lasers. We're done with lasers until the very last level, the boss fight. So this game does have a boss fight, and it's ridiculous. Ow. But it's hilarious. There's a trophy to beat this entire game. Oh, come here, truck. Without using slow motion or double jump or any of the other abilities, because I have them all unlocked. And I guess like after this world. Oh, yep. Things are happening. I don't want to be flung. Nope. Oops. Will this work? Yeah. Now I'm flying. Did work though. It was fun. Oh boy. This. Oh, I'll go into that truck. You can get like points for bouncing off flying trucks. Oh god. Things happened. Things exploded. I don't even know. There's a trophy for beating the entire game without using any of your abilities. I cannot, like, I'm not gonna go for it. It's not what I would call fun in the game. But I'm sure there's some YouTuber out there who has done it. Ow, fire. And that's just not me. That's not like, I just like enjoying games. Oh. That was it. Short level there. Fire. Fire sucks. Stay away from fire. Don't get burned. I can say this as a former aircraft firefighter too. Burns are not fun. Don't do them. Oh, I'm supposed to go up. Okay, we'll go up then. I'm supposed to go somewhere. Yep. Here we go. I should jump when they explode. So anyways, what were we talking about, Gold? We talk about advice for dating and stuff. Just keep doing what you're doing. Music. I don't know about the facelift. You know, that's face licking is not for everyone. The music definitely works though. Like all women love music. So that's like, yeah, that's what we're back to. That's essentially what I default to. It's that or gardening. But since you play guitar, you're good. You're good to go. I should have glid. Glid. The past tense of glide. I should have glid sooner. I don't know. Just have fun. Fun while it's there. Screw my life. I can't make this jump. We found the level I'll be stuck on in this world. How did I do that before? Not like that. Yeah. Gotta go. Gotta go. Things happening. Trucks, come back to me. So. Trucks. Keep going up. They go too soon. Well, all I ate today was corned beef and Girl Scout cookies. So, if there's more Girl Scouts, if you could pick up some tagalongs. I'll take just get 2 bananas. I'll take the other half of Goat's banana. Other than that, though, the tagalongs, the peanut butter Girl Scout cookies with not there because you have there's 2 peanut butter types, but this is peanut butter and chocolate. That's the type of Girl Scout cookie that I want, because I had me a box and someone ate them in my residence. I think my roommate ate them, so I wouldn't mind some more. Girl Scout cookies, great deal. Whoa, things are dying and flipping. Oh, oops. I was going to land on that truck. Guess I'm not anymore. I should stop dying in the fire though, like a nincompoop. Oh. Why would you want 1 point? What would it even do with 1.5 bananas? Huh? Riddle me that. What do you do with 1.5 bananas? Ooh. I jumped very high. I don't think you should eat bleach, number one. You should try and sub that out for... Ow! Got hit by a truck. You should try and sub that bleach out for... What would you... But you can't make a partial loaf of bread. You gotta hand it to these truck drivers. They do not give up. You know, things are exploding, their own folks are dying. And they just keep on driving. But anyways, you should probably switch that bleach out for like pudding. Pudding and Pop-Tarts sounds delicious, but maybe not bleach. And anyways, so like the statistical, I'm just gonna stay here. The statistics of like the average US household is like 2.5 adults or something. And so if you have 2.5 banana breads, you can feed the average US household. But this brings into question, you know, what is, you know, how do you make half a banana bread without making the other half? How do you have half a human in a house? Do you just have like one room has an arm and a leg and you call that Timmy? There's a lot of, you know, important questions people should be asking themselves about statistics, which well, no, I'm listening. I'm not sure if I agree with your logic. Why not just use 3 bananas? Or why not go banana light and use 2? Have a light, you know, cooking is all about improv, but and having a fearless iron stomach to test all of your improv. That's the only 2 ingredients you need for cooking is courage and creativity. Courage and creativity. But if you do end up making banana bread, stick a picture of it in the food. Stick a picture of it in the food channel. So at least I can see this amazing food that I can't eat right now. Good lord. Semi. Ugh! I fell off the cab because I'm dumb. But no, you shouldn't cook with bleach. Ow. The bleach is used to clean, like mopping the floor. If you have a house of animals and the animals are bad, bleach is used to clean the bathroom. Now that was easy. Maybe me and your dog are trucks, but this way. That's not the way to go. Maybe I'm secretly your dog. Oh, hi Rock. Welcome to Atala. Jumps on trucks and dies a lot. You missed Laser Madness. And I should pay attention when I'm playing this game. You missed like you missed like 20 minutes of worlds 1 through 3, and then like an hour of Atala gets killed by. Why? Wait. That semi is... Oh, I beat it. That was illegal. 4-hour nap sounds great. Sign me up. Actually, I like Friday. I had off, but I slept in till like 10 or 11 in the morning before doing anything. Well, 4 hours, 3 hours. I mean, who's counting? Welcome to This Is What Happened to Greece in This World. World 6. And I screwed it up. Oh yeah, lazy days are... I did not have any lazy days because I'm coming off spring break weekend, which I work a job, so like spring break doesn't exist anymore. I finished school up in August. But my mom's a teacher, so spring break is... And my brother is in school, so spring break is still very much like a thing in the house. And just living with a family of teachers, spring break is a legitimate holiday. And we're coming off, so we've been like super busy and stuff. I played Pokemon Go. I'm up to 161 Pokemon. I got a Evolved Scyther, a Scizor. So that's been exciting. So next week will be... I say next week will be my relaxing week, but I don't relax. Anyone who knows me knows that I don't relax at all. I go until I die. So, Rock, this is Cluster Truck, which, if you say it incorrectly, it's not a game for polite company. And it's a game of jumping on trucks, and it's a rage quit game. I know, like, way back in the day, like 6 months ago. Age guys, Ryan and Michael and Gavin, maybe? Jeremy? Maybe it's a little J? Did this game. And they definitely, like, at least in their video, they did not make it this far. Oh god, trucks are coming. I died. Yeah, this is a big shouting game. I think they've heard me shout. How long am I streaming today? I started at 3 o'clock my time. I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so I'm using mountain time in the USA. My clock says I've been going for an hour and 40 minutes, and I was planning on going for 4 hours. It's really 4 hours. And then we'll figure out, you know, if 4 hours this time, and then I'll decide, you know, do I want to stream longer sessions on the weekend, because I'll only have Wednesday, essentially Wednesday, Sunday open to stream. And so we'll see how long I go on Wednesday night, what time I can even start on Wednesday with traffic getting home. What time, how long I can go, and then kind of fluff the schedule. And just take it, just figure things out as I go along. Easy come, easy go. Where's the truck? That's a truck. I screwed up. I wasn't supposed to go this way, I don't think. No, no, no. Oh, I know. Tusker Pucks. What is a Tusker Pucks? That sounds like the name of a cat. What is this way? Oh, there is trucks this way. Okay. Truck, you right. No, that didn't work at all. Tusker Pucks. Tusker Pucks is like a worm's name. Ooh, oops. I should have jumped one more time in there. So, and then, you know, if I don't finish this... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's a fancy cat. That's like one of those Persians. It's like a Persian cat. Big fluffy ones. So, if I don't beat this game in the next 2 hours and 15 minutes, the question is... Water break. The question is, you know, would you want me to stream this next Sunday? Would you want me to just leave it, do another game? I got plenty of games. What in the world was that? I got plenty of games I'm sitting on. You know, I'm just having fun. That's the goal. The goal is to have fun. 4 hours is a long time to talk. Which is also me being unused to talking. I don't talk at work to save my life. Sure. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break, 3-minute break. Get up, walk around, get a drink of water before my voice dies. And I'll be right back. And trains sound exciting. I think I've ridden a train twice in my life, so anyway, be right back. kitty cat. Vin Diesel. Hey, Vin Diesel. What you gonna do? Vin Diesel. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here. Come here, Vin Diesel. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Meow. You want to talk for them? Alrighty. Alright, I'm back. I'm not dead. I might be dead by the end of 4 hours, because I don't think I've talked that long. I might get that face cam so you can see said kitty cat, and he was asleep. And I went outside and walked one of the dogs, and now he's up. And so if you hear any crashing noises, yeah, if you hear any crashing noises, that will be Vin Diesel getting into things. So, so either he'll destroy something and I'll die, or I'll die from talking for 4 hours, when normally at work I talk for my boss for like 5 minutes or less a day. How long is your How long is your train ride? Oh my goodness. That's a... Imagine gold, it's kind of like... it's kind of like a death race. They don't get a choice. These are all criminals, and me. I'm like some person who has amazing technology that lets me to jump high. Like boots or something, that's all. Hey, truck. Like me, as a person, I'm like a different person every time. You pass a level, you make like $10,000 or something. 2 hours, is it? I guess if you're riding, it's not great. I don't think I would be able to drive 2 hours. I have an hour drive commute every day, so it's not the worst thing in the world once you get used to it. You've got to be kidding me. How far? Oh, Jesus Christ. Truck. I ate a Thin Mints Girl Scout cookie, and I would totally share it if you lived anywhere close by. So if you're in New Mexico, or Arizona, or West Texas, or Southern Colorado, or just pretty much all of Colorado, that's close by. For me, that's not far. You know, if you're in like a 10-hour drive from me, that's my that's my limit. We're just gonna go and die in front of it. Hi, Hockey. Mississippi's sorta close. Texas is big, though. I don't know. To get to Mississippi, I'm looking at maybe a 14-hour drive. There's no way you're in Phoenix. You could go down to any grocery store and get Girl Scout cookies. You totally could. Oh, there's the cat. Whoa. That was unexpected. Oh, hey truck, you're dead. Go, 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 go. Oh, I'm still in the air and alive. And I made it. That was crazy. Yeah, go pick up those Girl Scouts. Gold. I can buy, I'll lend you like $5 through, you can pay me back over the summer when I come to visit. Oh, bad. There's a rock. See, you get Girl Scout cookies. Oh, too soon. I'll go, does it have buff arms? He's a skinny bean. Watch. Oh, that was great. I never did Boy Scouts or new legit Girl Scout human beings. But I know they're out there. See them as little kids. Ooh, that was bad. Gold's a pretty good human, except he's a math teacher. But besides the whole math teacher part, he's doing pretty good for himself. I know, Nessa. Well, you should share the wealth. You do you know how to scout? If you Mani, right? Mani. I'll remember that. If you know how to scout and you're a girl, I'm pretty sure that counts. I don't know. I'll make it. You know, like you go out in the woods and you can like you can track a deer or something. If you can track a deer, you're qualified to sell cookies. Gold, of course Nessa has the cookies, because Girl Scout cookies is how they get paid as a Girl Scout. It's, oh, what kind of cookies do you have? I'm down to 1 packet of Thin Mints. But, can you not track a deer? I mean, if you can't track a deer, I don't think you should be called a scout. Boy, girl, or otherwise. Or if there's no deers in your areas, learn to track a pig. That's, wow, that's quite the suggestion there. Not wrong, but, yes, use protection when he eats you out of whatever he's eating you out of. Oh, I went through a rock. Gold's not a douche. He doesn't work in a high school, but, or he will next year. Gold, it's only one. You only have 1 year education, right? And you're going to be back in the classroom, this time as the victim, not as the student. Oh, he's not a pig. Have you seen him? He's skinny as can be. The beanstalk. Oh god, this level. Ow. If you want to see me rage quit, this could be another contender. Bacon is great. But if we're like bacon, the only bacon I tend to eat is turkey bacon, not pig's bacon. It's a lot less fat. Oh, trucks. I died. We, Ow. Hey, kitty. Vin Diesel, what you doing? Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. I've never really seen pigs in my area. It's probably something to do with the lack of water. That's another boulder. What do I do? Oh, am I supposed to go backwards? If that's the case, that would explain a lot. Yep. I have 3 cats. Oh, I'm in a new world. I have 3 cats, and I speak in cat tongue most often. Meow! 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 I doubt this specific date is decided at this point. But it tends to be in May, is when graduations, like all graduations are May. So just plan on taking all of May off, Nessa. Ooh. What do you do in medical, Monty? Ooh, ow, I hit the ceiling. I'm in drafting, but not for... Well, I mean, I really enjoy drafting, but I want to work in farming, so... I'm here until I get my next degree. Ow. You know, it might even be, if you take off the second half of May, you'd probably be doing pretty good. You don't need the whole month. I mean, I don't imagine it, and it might even be early June. So you might want to really do like 15th to May and 15th to June, take that time off, and go graduate sometime within that 30-day window. 31 day window. Oh, there's a crying cat, I don't know where it is. There might be another cat outside the door crying, actually. Ow. Who's crying now? You ran away. Sheldon. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Well, never mind. We're down to 2 cats, or 0 cats now, because Vin took off after Sheldon. So... I don't know what Sheldon wanted. Anything medical, just like... Where do I... Oh. We'll go this way. And die. Anything in the medical field, in my experience, like, in terms of schooling, is tough. There's no easy, even like assistants and stuff can have really tough schools. So, art, oh god, art's a fun school, but I'm not sure how you're gonna, like, making it a career can be difficult. So, you have to, there's a lot of things, that are like fun until you make them a career. I think art's one of them. I should have bounced off a truck there. But it's like A-okay. So me, I'm Italo. My like legal name is James. And just gonna go down this tube here and hit the wall. I'm 28 tomorrow, and I only just finished school. I did the military first, then I came out. I went to school, GI Bill, and really did not figure out what I wanted to do with my life until after I finished my 4-year bachelor's, so my first bachelor's. So, I mean, it kind of, I don't drink, so, but you're kind of on spot. So, it's like A-okay as long as if you stick with the X-ray tech thing, and you get that degree, because then you have a job, and you can do a job, which is very important. Just being able to support yourself, and then you can really take the time to no, they haven't heard me laugh because I'm on my deathbed because talking for this long will kill me. I'm gonna die. But it's, I would say, you know, X-ray tech, if you've got the time to stay in school, if it's already paid for in a way, then maybe stick with it. You guys, can you guys still see me streaming? Can you still see the video? Can you see this robot shooting missiles at me? This is what every truck jumper lives for. Is being shot at by missiles. No, I mean, it's alright, you know, I will either die or I will gain real talking muscles like I used to have, and I'll survive and I'll come out stronger on the other end. So we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, the honking totally works. That's how, I mean, oh, reach the finish. Yeah, finish it out, get your degree, and then decide. Then you have all the time in the world to decide what you really want to do. And if you have a degree, then you can go down to community college and take classes for like a couple $100 and take whatever you want until you figure out what you really want to do. Oh god, things are shooting. Yeah, the next one that honks, I'll honk back. That's the plan. Did it work? I died. We'll try again. We'll give it one more try. Hey, truck. I'm just gonna hang out with you. And I made it. I'm alive. I'm just gonna stay here and let it drive me through the finish. Gooses are goosies, are animals. Geese are animals. They're like meese. But I can't recall recently hearing any geese in my life. Dying is bad for me. I mean, technically, I'm past 25. Oh, see Nessa. That's what happens when I don't know. When I screw up, I die. Am I coming to where you live to meet the geese? Oh yeah. I thought that's in the works anyways for me to take a trip to California. I just have to figure out when. This is called a towel. I can't actually step on top of a trunk because I keep hitting the front and just like jumping weird. There's the goal. Stop your death. Is geese tasty? Can you eat geese? I've never... Oh, I know what I have to do. I have to not slow down. Oh, I messed that up. Anyways, this is like... If you can eat geese, I will totally come and eat the geese. I've had duck before. But I've not had geese. Faster than trucks. So yeah, I'll come and try and eat the geese, but I can't like... I'm working on it. Oh, here's what you do. And you just get continuous air time between the two ledges. And I wait and let the trucks get up to speed so I don't slam my head into the ledge. We'll just walk up them, because now we're going down, and I gotta remember where I went faster than the trucks. That's bad. Bad me. Wait, there's a truck. I missed the go. Of course I'm weird. I am human. So I'm gonna be the weirdest human around. But if you want to talk with us weird humans more, just like, I don't know, hop into Discord, because that's where I am like most of my life. Because at work I set up like 2/3 of my screen for doing work, and then I have a third, like a sixth of it for running YouTube videos, and then a sixth for Discord, and I just leave it up so I can talk to people, like type talk to people all the time, all day long. Not that that's a brand new Discord, because I just set it up 2 days ago, but you know, eventually I'll get more people. Well, if you finished your commute, have fun at school or home, or whatever your train has reached its if it's stopped for if it's stopped because it hit a pedestrian, you know, that's different. But if it's stopped because it reached its destination, have fun. And I'll be here for another hour and 40 minutes. Oh, stop for traffic. Like train traffic? Like there's traffic in... Why do I keep hitting that ledge? That's gotta hurt. That's gotta like smear my face off bad. Does it help if I look up? You know, it did that time. So we're not gonna worry about it. Well, uh, it's a-okay to be stuck with all humans. Where do these trucks come from? They're just chilling. Hey truck, I'm just gonna stay here until I find the exit. There it is. I'll get a camera and we'll prove that I have legs next time. They're not. They're rather normal until I can raise $500. And then I'll get a tattoo on them, and then they'll be more than normal. It's kind of like a life question. Where did these trucks come from? Where are they going? That's one of those questions you're not going to get an easy answer to. Jesus. Things exploded suddenly. Let's see if I can stay ahead of the explosions. No, yeah. Just keep going. Rub tailpipes. I jumped too soon and I screwed it up. You know, because they're not really going anywhere. And they're all the same trucks. It's not like they're Walmart delivering cargo and they got lost. The explosions get me. They need to stop exploding. If you have a 2-hour train ride, you can like cross your entire state, huh? That's like the entire... Are you not like heading into another state besides Mississippi? Ow. After some of these failed jumps, I probably don't have legs. Things are exploding. Things are bad. Don't look back. Here they come. Here they come. And I should stop looking backwards. You know, it's cinematic, but cinematography, it's cool. But I should probably not do that. That's cool. Let's do the jumpy jumps. I didn't do that right. Jumpy, 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 jumpy. I am white, Nessa. I don't know why you're, do not be surprised. I am a rather pale humanoid. Ooh. Hi, Noah. Okay. I just did something that I've never done before, in that I did not reach the goal, and fell back, and then went back up. Oh, and that was my roommate slash brother, who will be taking a test. So, things have been learned. If it's test time. Huh. Yeah, Noah is roommate slash brother. It's much cheaper to have my roommate be my brother. He did a math test on Wednesday, so we're tapped out for math. So I think it's biology is what's up right now. Bloop. Stuck that landing. Next, jumpy jump. Is too far away. Oh, and I'm up again. And I didn't make it. Let's see if I can do this again. That was crazy. I'm pretty sure it is multiple choice. He's taking maths. Is so like we can't get him past math. He doesn't need math for his degree, for his like, oh god, this level. He doesn't need math for his degree. There's a car stuck on the tracks in Mississippi? That's probably not good. That sounds like an extra long train ride, is what it sounds like. Good god, don't let half the trucks that's gonna jump onto. No, no, no. Trucks, come back. Come back, trucks. Come back, no. So, trucksy, trucksy, trucksy. Hello, Upsy. We're gonna just stay here and die. Cars are things. I mean, you can only blame it on Jeff if you know who Jeff is. So, ow! I got hit by one of those tower things. Trucksy, trucksy, oh, bad. This is just like, that's pretty cool to look at. I would not drive into it if I was a truck driver, you know, personally. This is not, you know, what... This is not somewhere I'd be driving. Is Jeff, so like, spelling Jeff like that, with a, spelling Jeff not with a J, is I've never seen that before until I encountered Achievement Hunter and their like Let's Plays and stuff. And then I was like, well, that's interesting. But it must be like maybe a southern thing, which I will not do my fake southern accent because you'll despise me. Pretty place in the south. Wait. Ow. Jeff. The first Jeff, Jeff, is all I've ever seen. You want me to do it? It's awful. It's not, because I've never been, so now I can't say that, but you know, I've been to the South once, and it's not... It's like this mythical place. I'm gonna die. Way down. I can't... You know, maybe it'll come out one day. Keep watching, and eventually this, like, a good reason to use a bad accent will come out. I've never seen people misspell Mary like that. Like the name as the Hobbit. Here I go up the wheel. Rock, that's not good. Crashing is not good. I had my laptop up for a while just to make sure it was streaming properly, and it crashed like back when I asked if you guys were still seeing video, because it just was like, no, we're done. But it's still... I should, you know, I think that's the goal for everyone. Just try not to crash. I mean, I'm definitely trying not to crash. And I know all these truck drivers are trying not to crash. But sometimes it just happens, you know? Just a thing that happens, and you'll die. Come here, Trucky. Nessa. I'm surprised we're going to stream at all, considering I live... Well... Is anyone else having trouble? Besides Nessa? It might be from L roommate deciding to take a test. But... which is something that we could just plan. Yes, bother like Pooh Bear. It could be from L roommate trying to take his test, and so... we'll have to see how things go. You know, it's my first stream ever, so it's not going to be... You know, if I got away without any errors, that would be insane. I miss those trucks. Oops, there I go. I don't know how I do that. I guess I climb the trucks. Why is it muggy? Muggy is awful. Yeah, I see it gets a little pixely there. That's not great. Huh. That's not horrendous, though. That's not what I would call horrendous. What's, Gold, what's your, That's it. What's your humidity? How do I do that? See, 94 is not bad at all if you have no humidity. It's the humidity that really gets people. Ten 10%'s pretty low in the scheme of things. Oh, I would definitely go to Arizona. You can't go lower than 10% in humidity? Let me look it up right now. Albuquerque. Because we're pretty dry right now, so... %. Humidity is 8%, temperature is 81, winds 15. Temperature is pretty much 80s here. We have a dip on Friday. No, we have a dip on Thursday, some clouds. No moisture. It's too dry for moisture. Because of how... Oops. Because of how, I don't know how I do that. I gotta get up there. When it gets really dry like this, the rock, that's why I moved out west when I was a kid. Allergies, but it's still the same concept in that it got much better. And you adjust to being at high altitude if you're at high altitude. But it's really great. But it gets so dry. So it's so dry right now. That like I'll like bump or cut myself and just start bleeding because it's too dry. the skin just really needs that moisture. Oh, I figured it out. So on that level that I just finished, the go was moving with the last of the trucks, so I was going too fast. So I never was going to make it. I had to wait until I could get to the rest of the trucks. That was interesting. I'm at a place. I'm at like the steampunk world. What is that thumping noise? That's not good. Um, Alright, so that says go. This one's great. I love this level because it says co, and you get here, and you're like, well, that wasn't it. And all this co comes and totally destroys you. This is like World 7 or 6. No, that was World 6. So this is World 7, so you're pretty far in, and that's all it takes. But it's a really cool trick for them to do. And now we get into like the stuff that makes this a crappy. This is a steampunk world. So you have lots of gears. You got the balloons, and I don't know what I did there. Lots of gears to mess around with. Pipes, gears. There's a crazy level in this world that's nothing but like gears. It's nothing but gears, and you jump between gears, and trucks are placed on gears. We'll definitely get to it, so you'll be able to see it. You got really handed to the like creators. I'm supposed to go through that gap. And how creatively themed these worlds are. Like, you have very specific worlds, you have some really crazy designs. And it comes out to be this really fun game to play. And like, this is my second playthrough, so, but it was really fun, if a bit more rage quitting on the first playthrough. And this is a platformer. This is like... Ouch. It's just a really fun game. Ouch. That was my unique human parts there that I just destroyed. This is not going to end well. God, it's bad graphics. So how do we fix bad graphics? Is the question. Huh. Let me take another break and check in with the roommate. It looks like I dropped about 150 bit rates, which are things that make the internet work. Well, at least I'll figure out how long the test will take. So no idea why the internet dropped on me suddenly. Poor network connection detected. Thank you. I am aware of this, L computer, but I don't know how to fix it. I'm stable at 18 kilobits a second. That's not good. What do I do? See, yeah, I'm seeing it too. I have a nice little video preview thing to see what I see. I'll probably go ahead and kill it. So this is because we don't have fiber optics out here. We only have, like, it's not dial-up. It's whatever is in between dial-up and fiber optics. They don't run fiber optics this far out. So it could just be that it's getting evening time and more people are using the internet. That suddenly my internet died. So it might just be a thing that if I want to stream this long, I'll have to stream or start earlier in the day. And instead of doing like a 3 to 7, do a 2 to 6 or 1 to 5. Just do like an all afternoon thing. So I don't know exactly. It's not coming back though. The internet is just gone. So that's weird. I'll get a so if you're not on, yeah. So then, for those that watched all 4 to 5 of you, yeah, no, it was fun. For those that watched all 4 to 5 of you, I have a Discord like I did before, but now I actually have a reason to have it. So you can hop on there, and I wonder where Monty went. If Monty, are you there, Monty? If you're, I think all you have to have is like verify your email with Discord to get onto that one. Because otherwise, who knows? Anybody could drop by Twitch and hop on. And so that was the thing. But thanks for dropping by, and I'm gonna kill it. We're at 2 hours 50 minutes 17 seconds, so it's not bad. And I didn't die. And then we will. I'll try again on Wednesday, and try and do something more story-based game on Wednesday. Maybe Dishonored, maybe XCOM, XCOM strategy, but it's a big AAA title. And meanwhile, in between that time, I'll see if I can get this video and upload it to YouTube, so you can see its awesomeness, and then lasers, and then its decline into hell. So thank you all, and maybe we will talk later on tonight, or whatever, or talk tomorrow or the next day. Goodbye.